Hi everyone. So this is a quick tutorial on how you can easily create device mockups inside Canva. So device mockups are very popular nowadays, especially if you have a particular digital product or a program or you're promoting a course online. You can totally make it more appealing and enticing to your audience for them to click on it and purchase your digital product if you'll be able to present your product professionally using device mockups. Unfortunately, device mockups before you can only do those types of things using certain programs like Photoshop and other programs that allow PSD files. But now, inside Canva, it is totally possible for you to create your own device mockups. And after watching this whole tutorial, inside my blog, you'll get a link of free device mockups that I have already pre-created for you. So it's already formatted. You can change the colors, you can rearrange it, you can change the background and brand it um, as much or as long um, as um, what am I talking about? As much as you want. Okay, so before I talk too much and not teach you anything today, I'm just gonna go jump right in and we'll create a mockup for your very own digital product and your program or your course. All right, so first um, you need to go to Canva, of course, your home, and you need to create a custom dimension. So I usually use 1800 by 1400 pixels. So you go to custom dimension right over here, or you can go right over here, create a design, custom dimension, and 1800 by 400. So you go ahead and create a design. And so for device mockups, you'll go straight to your elements. All right, you go straight to your elements and then when you scroll down, you'll see the frames right over here on the left hand side of your screen and you click see all. All right, right there. And make sure that you have a blank canvas because mockups look really good for your digital product when it's like a very um, kind of like a very basic and very neutral background. So I usually use white or a bit of a lightish gray or something. So for this one, we're going to create a, all right, let's go back to that one. We're going to create a mock-up with a desktop and with a phone and with a tablet or it could be an iPad or something. So let's just make it a bit realistic. And so a phone is a bit smaller than your iPad. And you can, if it's a program, if it's a downloadable program, audio or something, you can even do a CD. This right here is a CD mockup. And you'll just create it like that. So now one thing to remember when you create mockup is you have to have the PNG files of your program, or let's say you created a PDF in Canva, you have to download a part of those PDF, especially the cover page, as a PNG file, and then you go after downloading it, you go upload the PNG file so that that is what you're going to use and drop it right here in the frame. So I do have some PNG files of my programs already, and let's go to that, and let's see. I'm going to use this discovery call planner or worksheet, which is also for sale in my shop. It's only $5.99 if you want to go ahead. It's a printable file. It's not a template link, it's a printable file. But this time, I'm going to go ahead and use this one. All right. So let's say I want to use the cover page. So just drop it right there and adjust it, center it a little bit. You'll do the same thing for the rest and center it a little bit. And since you'll do the one for Let's do it like that. So let's just say it's center, because usually the 8.5 by 11, when you put it in a phone, it usually is not the right dimension, but let's just say it's center already. So, and we'll go ahead and do the CD part. So right there. And you have your digital product mockup already. You can either download this one as a PNG with transparent, so that you can add it or you can overlay it to whatever background that you have for a social media post, or for whatever purposes that you want to. Um, so there you go. You have your mockup already. Now, if you want to add something like a little effect, I have one trick. You go to photos and you search for shadow. So let's just say shadow right there, and you'll see this PNG shadows. Um, you can select, let's say you want to use this shadow, and make sure not to move it too much, because it will go to the frame that you have already. So if that happens, just go hit Control Z or undo, and it will go straight back. So for the shadow like that, we're just gonna make it a little bigger to make it fit the canvas, and adjust the transparency a little bit. So now your mock-up looks very realistic now with the shadow effect. Now if we are going to do a different background, let's say we're going to do a different background with this probably, um, you'll just go ahead and scroll through different shadows that you see in there, and maybe you like this one and you overlay it on top, and just adjust the transparency a little bit. Now you don't only have the shadow, but you have the texture of the whole mockup too, and it looks like it's on a wall now. If you see it a little closer, I like the effect that it looks like it's in a wall and it has a shadow, and all you got to do is brand it. Just add a title or add your logo, and now you're free to use your mockup, and you're free to customize it the way you want. You may be able to add um, a little, you may be able to add a laptop too, like this one or like this one. So it's all up to you. So easy, that easy and quick it is. That's how easy and quick it is to create your own device mockups inside Canva. Pretty easy. Um, it's right there on your fingertips, especially if you have the Canva Pro account. So I will give you a link for all these pre-created scenes already of the device mockups, and you're free to use it anytime and every time you want to use it for your products. Thank you, and hope you guys enjoy this video, and see you on my next video tutorial about Canva.